Is my girlfriend selfish for not letting me sleep with a girl I met during an open phase? 6 months ago, I brought up the idea of trying an open relationship with my girlfriend. We'd been together for 3 years, and while I loved her deeply, part of me felt like I'd missed out on something since she was my first and only girlfriend, while she had many exes. I didn't want to wake up one day at 45 and have regrets. She was shaken and asked me if I was unhappy with her. I said no, that I loved her, that it wasn't about us. I gave her every reassurance I could think of. After a week of long conversations, hesitation, she said she was open to trying it with rules. 6 months only, no catching feelings, no mutual friends, protection always, and no lying. She seemed a bit reluctant, but she said she'd accept it if we absolutely respected those rules. I was excited and grateful that she agreed. At first, nothing really happened. She went on with her normal life. I was swiping, chatting, getting nowhere. Then one Friday night, she told me she was going out with some friends from work. She came back late, like 1 a.m. The next day, she told me she hooked up with a guy she met through a coworker. She said it just kind of happened. She said it felt strange, but okay. I tried to act cool, supportive even, as I didn't want her to feel uncomfortable and end it prematurely. From then on, she got more active. The next week, she was already seeing someone from her gym. She wasn't secretive about it. She told me when or where she'd go. I tried harder, using all the dating apps, going to bars, even signing up for salsa classes, but I just didn't click with anyone. Homegirl's like, wait a damn minute, maybe this is better. And he's realizing, damn, maybe I don't got it like that. I had a few dates, but none went anywhere. No, nothing. Meanwhile, she met more guys, coming back later more often. I figured she was on Tinder too, as I saw her profile while swiping. Eventually, she stopped telling me who or where. She just sent me, "Don't wait up" text, and I understood. Time went by and it became a routine. I started losing hope while she continued seeing people. She didn't flaunt or anything. She just wasn't around as much. She also stopped texting me when she was out. One weekend, she didn't come back until Sunday night and just casually said, "It was easier to stay over." No apology. I won't lie, it stung. By the end of the 6 months, she had slept with multiple guys, some flings, some regulars, and I still hadn't slept with anyone, not even a kiss. But then, finally, I met someone promising on Hinge. She was cute, fun. We went on a coffee date. She even accepted the open relationship thing. She seemed genuinely into me, and for the first time in half a year, I felt that kind of spark again. She had a seminar abroad, but she invited me over for a weekend when she comes back. Except that weekend was a couple weeks after the 6-month agreement ended. I thought it was no big deal, so I asked my girlfriend if we could extend the open relationship just a little for me to explore this one chance I have, since she got to explore so many. I wasn't asking for another 6 months, just a bit more time. But to my surprise, she refused. She said she understands that it's frustrating for me, but we already agreed on a time limit and I don't get to change the rules now. I said, yeah, but I finally found someone after 6 months. I just needed a little more time to follow through, and it's unfair for her to have so many experiences while I didn't have any. I just didn't want to walk away from this whole thing empty-handed. But she said no, insisting that we agreed on rules, and she made us delete the apps.